It did this earlier, but I was on the wrong one. Now I'm on the, when sometimes on a new computer, when you first go to office.com, you have the personal or this one, and I went to the personal. But this is the right one because of the seal. Yeah, because of the seal in the background.
And this would be the same password you would use to log into your computer?
Exactly.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yep. Do it one more time. Why don't we go ahead and call our meeting to order at 9:46 a.m. We do have some technical difficulties with our computer, so we'll go ahead and get started. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Got any ideas, Ryan?
Yep.
I tried mine too.
I think there's something wrong online.
Well,
Pardon me?
Well, this is a WebEx.
Yeah, this is what I,
Okay, well, I'm worried about.
thank you.
who are we meeting with here?
Kelly Lowry.
Oh.
Well, model shows the USDA crop progress is at 50% of corn is planted versus 33% last week.
Well, it ain't gonna be hard to beat last year. We didn't even get it planted.
No, yeah.
That doesn't come as much of a surprise. Well, of course, though, here, somebody said...
real quick, or the mouse, either one. Thanks.
Christopher or Zach said that, down by Columbus, they're really wet, and they can't get their crops in.
Really?
Yeah, down by Columbus, so, I don't know.
You're not gonna let.
I tried doing that one other time, a long time ago, and I couldn't do that either, so.
But I get on office.com all the time from home. It's just, and I've been on office.com on this computer, so it's turning out something before.
I couldn't get on office.com at home the other day, because I tried it, I couldn't get on. Of course, I put it off in my computer at home, which is why I want to get a new one, but not having much luck with that, so.
Oh, did you get your camper? Where's it floating?
Not floating. No, it's called a holdout last night. Camper this morning.
Paul would always say, we've got a pontoon, I haven't used it for 3 years.
Yeah.
But she said, look, let's just, well, why don't we put a dock in and keep the river? And when I had the printing company, I was still traveling some, they said, are you ready to be able to get that boat out?
Yeah.
Well, no.
Yeah. We need shirts that say, sorry for the things I said when we need, like, quickly pulling the boat out and setting up camp.
probably go on all that information too. You think?
We're gonna make it work.
Well, we could have.
Yeah, that's that for the back.
That's what I told her.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
I know. This is all you. You better listen.
How many cards did you have for your drive-by confirmation card?
I had a semi. Friend's,
All through?
uncle works for Custom Egg and he buys semi.
Oh.
On the car.
Yeah, we had a few semis this weekend in West Washington.
Did you?
What were they doing there?
Yeah. Well, they.
Going somewhere, following their GPS.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Because the company won't furnish them one that has just truck routes. That's why they're, when I was on council, constantly were having trouble, especially on Glenwood. And,
Woodlawn's a big one.
yeah, but they usually come to that stop sign and turn right, the GPS says to turn right, and then you go to the river, and so I mentioned it one night at council meeting, and I said, Mr. Chief, we need to, we start seeing these trucks, and we need to get those rolled down, they don't need to be on West Washington or any of the streets. And, he said, well, let us, we'll stop them and find out why. Well, what they found out is that they were following, they were told by their.
Good morning.
to follow the-
Good morning.
Hey, yeah.
They-
We're here now.
He's like the master.
Well, it's good to see you guys.
Yeah, good to see you.
Are you really there? I can see your picture.
That's right. Yeah, you know, I don't have a camera on my computer.
Okay.
Renee, do you? I don't think so. I haven't even tried it. It's good to see you guys, though.
Yep, it's an exciting.
Well, all by yourself? Is this you two?
No,
Bob's in the front there. There he is.
Oh, there he is.
I'm here. Nice to see you.
How are ya?
Boy, that really shows, you know, when I go in front of there like that really shows I'm starting to lose hair. Wow, I didn't realize that.
He hasn't had to have hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to move back over here.
Yeah, these Zoom meetings are zooming in on my face, and I see how many wrinkles I have now, too. I don't really care about that.
Yeah, but any more with these notebook computers where they have the cameras, people are kind of, if they have, readers, they kind of look down, and then for men, you can count their nose hairs.
Yeah.
You know, you kind of have to have a weird sense of humor.
Yeah.
And we do.
I remember that cable. Does that cable there create 6 feet of distance? Is that what that is?
Yes, it is.
Yes, and where Christine and Bob are setting, to that next row, to that row of chairs is 6 feet. We just have not pulled out spaced chairs yet, in the gallery.
Oh, wow.
But, where Bob typically sets would be the closest to the TV. That's 6 feet from me, 6 feet to Commissioner Myers, and this is also new commissioner, that replaced Tom Von Deelen, Jeff Myers.
Oh, hi.
All right, thank you.
And you,
It's nice to meet you. Hopefully we'll be able to see you in person soon. I didn't see you down there. It's on your street down there.
yeah.
He's dressed in dark colors.
Camouflage.
Anna, were you here when they
Yeah.
came the first time? Okay.
Yep.
We have Anna setting back over the corner by the main doors. We still have limited access to our offices in the county facilities. You can come in, but you just can't walk in. For us, you gotta knock on the door and
Got it.
give you a special dispensation to get in.
So you're having in-person meetings now?
We haven't stopped.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We have had.
Not many, though.
Ohio law says we are required to have 2 meetings a week, and so we have.
But not the public, right?
Not too many.
Not too many. Typically, we don't have that many. But we've had,
It's been slow.
last week, we had 3 people in one of our meetings, but they were county elected.
Yeah.
But it's been slow, which is good,
Yeah, that is good.
because we're between, everything the Supreme Court has hatched up, and basically anything coming out of Columbus somehow often negatively impacts us, that we have to scramble to do whatever they say we have to do.
Right.
But, for example, the Supreme Court said we cannot close our courthouse. Because
Really?
criminals need access to the criminal justice system. They are entitled to due process. Now, not many other people have rights, but they sure did.
I can't go to the bar, but they gotta go to the courthouse, yep.
Our family court judge, since early March, has done Zoom or remote hearings.
That's all.
And she has, I don't know, 1 week, I think she had logged 10,000 minutes, something like that. And almost exclusively, that's what she uses. Which, two things. It helps, if anybody's sick, it keeps them out of the courthouse. Secondly, it keeps them out of the courthouse. Especially in domestic relations type things, nobody's ever happy. You have the families together, opposing sides upstairs on the 4th floor, waiting, and it gets pretty tense, and the potential of having some kind of altercation is pretty good. This video type thing eliminates that. They can all sit in their attorney's offices and do this, and it's worked extremely well.
You think if you think that way, change?
So far, the latest directive from the Supreme Court is do as much of it as you can. So I don't anticipate. I think you probably will go to here in the next month or so some in-person hearings, especially with juveniles. There's something that people they take a little more seriously if they're sitting in front of the judge in person.
Sure.
Than on a computer screen. So, what do you have for us today?
Well, can you see my screen? Oh, you do, because you said you could see my picture.
Yeah.
It's, that's a little touched up. So that's a good picture to look like that. I didn't do it. I don't know if I should be insulted or not.
Those were just taken recently, weren't they?
That was taken, I think, yeah, Renee's was taken very recently. Mine's probably 2-3 years old, but I didn't look that young 2 or 3 years ago. This is, I believe I sent these to you. This is our, for the year. So, here of 1 hour, a 2-hour safety training requirement you have for group every year. You can join as many or as few as you like of these. These are all free and part of our service. So feel free to join those. I also included our unemployment series for the year, so feel free to join as many those as you like. That's part of our service as well. I put this sheet in here, this coronavirus claim versus recordable, because it tells you basically what the standard is for Ohio currently. So right now in Ohio, if somebody contracts COVID, in order to get a workers' comp claim, they would have to prove that it was contracted in the course of employment and that their employment caused a greater degree of hazard than employment in general. Currently, there are 2 bills pending in the House to change that to a presumption. Meaning, so if a person is required by their employer to work outside of the home, if that bill passes, if the person contracts COVID, it will be presumed to have been contracted in the course of employment, and the burden then shifts to the employer to prove that it was not. So I included this questionnaire that Sedgwick put together for us. Just nothing earth-shattering, but I think some good questions that we need the answers to determine whether we're going to have a defense to that if somebody does file for a COVID claim. Now, that being said, if you have somebody in a nursing home or you have somebody in maybe corrections, those would be tough to beat anyway. You can think sheriff's office, firemen, those people, I mean, they are exposed. Pretty plain and simple. Any questions on those?
No.
Okay. I included your executive summary report. This should be helpful for you, Commissioner. This basically goes over the last few years of your program. So it starts out here with your frequency. And you can see your high was in 2017. You had, I mean, this is kind of deceptive because it's really only 10 claims, but that is your high. This is as of the last quarter, so as of March 31st, 2020, you haven't had any. Something Renee? No, I did not. Okay. All right, so the next page then, total modified losses.
Maybe I need to hold on.
Total modified losses are the amount of losses you lose in the window that the Bureau looks at for claims. So the amount of claims for your period that the Bureau looks at. And you can see in 2020, and claims went up pretty significantly. Can you see that on your screen?
Yep.
Okay. So you can see that went from 100,000 in 17 down to 71 in 18 to 82 in 19, and shot up to 157, almost doubled for 2020. That is a direct result of the Peter Stead claim. I mean, I know you guys are aware of that.
Which one?
I don't know if you're new commissioners.
All the Peter Stead,
Peter Stead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a car hit a tree and the tree hit him. So he has some pretty significant problems. But it looks like he's still having problems, so he's still getting treatment. It is the only active claim that you have on your entire risk, but it will remain in your experience till 2023. So we still have a couple more years to deal with those losses. To the right of that TLL, for the limited losses column, that's what the Bureau expects you to lose over that 4-year period. So for 2020, you lost $157,000, and the Bureau expected you to lose $150,000. So you're a little bit over what the Bureau expects a county of your size to lose. But you can see every other year you were significantly under. So it's just that one claim, unfortunately, that hit you pretty hard.
Yeah.
This is your payroll history, and you can see it's pretty flat. I mean, 10.5 in 17, 10.5, almost 10.6 in 20. The premium history, even though your claims kind of skyrocketed, your increased that much, although you will kind of see a little bit more of an uptick for 2021. We'll look at it. And one other thing to keep in mind is this is how much you pay out. This does not take into consideration those group retro refunds that you guys have been getting, nor does it take into consideration 30 back that you guys are getting. This is your rating history. So the EMR, your merit rate, that's the amount of the base rate that you pay. So anything under 1 is great, right? So 1 means you're paying what an average county losing in the average amount would pay. And you can see consistently you're under that. Again, that's probably going to change for 2021, but she'll take a look at that in a minute. The last page then shows your program history. You've been in Group Retro for quite some time. Handicap savings, $4,000. You don't have a lot of lost times claims, fortunately, so you can only get that reimbursement or that savings on lost time claims. So $4,000 is pretty good with the minimal amount of lost time claims that you have. Looks like we did 2 hearings for you and settled a couple of claims. And then the last, that just thanks you for your business. Any questions on that one?
So do we get any more money back from retros this year?
You will get the prior years, but you will not get any, no more on 18 because they will give you 100% of 18 already. So you'll continue to get 2 checks. We're just missing that 2018 because the Bureau's already given you everything that you paid.
That means they will charge.
What'd you say?
I think they charge us too much all for those years, they can get that money back.
Yeah.
So the Bureau will tell you that when you're investing billions of dollars, they can get, 0.5% and still make a lot of money.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So they have, I think last time I checked, they were down to like $8.9 billion in surplus, which is still a whole lot of money. But way down from 12.5, which is what it was in January. All right, this is your experience report. This is how the Bureau calculates your premiums every year. This is for the 2021 policy year, which starts January 21. This is as of 3/31/20, which is the snapshot date. Every year it's always on 3/31. The Bureau is looking at the earliest 4 of the last 5 years. You can see the one driving your costs right there, right? We talked about him. So they're looking at 15, 16, 17, and 18. They have the compensation, which is indemnity, the reserve, which is the number they assign if there's activity in a claim, and the medical pay. They total that across, and then they total it down. So for this period, your losses are $181,878. That number is carried to the next, well, not the next page, the 3rd page, I guess, top left-hand corner. Your losses at $181,879. Can you guys see it on the screen or no?
Yeah, we can see it right here.
Okay. Oh, good, okay. To the right of that TLL number, that's what the Bureau expects you to lose. So, you're actually over what the Bureau expects by quite a bit. But as they go through the calculation, you're about 22% over. They apply this credibility rating, which is based on your size. It's a 0 to 53 scale, so you're about a mid-sized county. Takes you to a 7% penalty. But when they apply the subrogation, it brings you down to a 0.96, which actually puts you at a 4% credit, which is great. Which means instead of paying the base rate, you're going to pay 4% less than the base rate. So you'll see down below there the base rate. To the right of that individual rate, that's 4% less. If you've got times your payroll to come up with your premium. So your premium for 2021 is estimated to be $119,371. So not bad for having a huge claim coming to your experience. It's good that you guys have enough room to kind of absorb that. But we'll be dealing, this is 2021, so we'll look at it again, or that claim will be included in 22 and in 23 as well, and then we'll be done with it. Make sense?
Yep. First time in all the years I've been here, so.
First time in all the years you've been here, what?
That's going up. We
Yeah.
reports every year.
That one,
Yeah, it's just that one.
yeah, it's always, historically, you guys have been so far under always.
Yeah.
And that one claim just, I mean, it's huge. It's $100,000. It's capped.
Yeah.
$100,000. It's greater than $100,000, so And the group rental program has to take it to 500,000, hopefully we'll never get that high. He seems to be doing pretty well. He's just getting like a 10 unit and we've seen, for staff, giving him a little bit of trouble. But, Renee, anything, are you around anything on this? Are you muted for that?
I was muted, thank you. No, nothing at my end, thank you, Kelly.
Good, okay. So, pretty painless meeting. Is there anything we can do for you guys? Any information we can give for you? Anything we can do to help?
Kelly, I can't think of anything. Anna, since you're going to be, got it all under control and.
She'll call you. She'll call you.
That's what's gonna happen.
I can't see Anna, so is she making faces over there?
No.
She's sitting over by the door, so if anyone would come, there's a sign on the door that says knock on the door, so she wants to be there to answer. Just
That makes sense. Sure.
Really, she got in trouble, she's in the corner.
Yeah. Time out. Yeah.
She's on a timeout.
Absolutely.
All right, well, we won't take any more of your time. We appreciate you guys making time for us this morning. Chrissy, do you want us to send an email with some proposed dates for the next meeting? Then we're going to schedule that now.
Go ahead and send me some dates and I'll look at the schedule then. That's okay?
Okay, is it Tuesdays and Thursdays?
6 months.
Right?
Yes, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yeah, every 6 months.
All right, great. All right, great. It was nice seeing you all. It was nice to meet you, Benny. Sure. I'm so sorry. That last name escapes me.
Jeff Myers.
That's his first and last name.
Yeah.
Pleasure meeting you.
Thank you.
Well, I look forward to meeting you in person, and I look forward to seeing all the rest of you.
Yeah. Sure you do.
Thank you, Renee, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.
Should add it. We should just add it to Chrome and have it for next time.
Okay, we've got Zoom coming up here shortly, Ryan.
As I was texting her to come in, look behind you.
She texted,
You love doing
yeah,
it.
well, she texted me, come on in, and I'm sitting back there.
You should have said, okay, I'll be right there. Or go, hey, look back here.
It'll be 5 minutes.
Oh, sorry. Okay, put all of them right here. For now, this will work. Now wait.
We're the hosts, aren't we?
Yeah. Are you the host?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you were the host.
Who we meet with? Who we meet with?
Sandy.
Oh, Sandy.
What is it, Commissioners at
Yeah.
County, Ohio?
Yeah, I'll put it in.
Would you let the keyboard?
Yeah, that'd be helpful. I mean, I could pull up there the keyboard, I can pull up quick with the mouse.
You know, I could be like Stephen Hawking.
Just look at it and it just types.
Well, that's a lot faster right there.
It's amazing that technology they use, how fast that he could pretty well carry on a normal conversation.
Commissioner.
Yeah.
I've started reading his books.
Yeah.
Do you want me to send it to Commissioners there, or did you already?
We were way up.
Just remember.
This was not an 8th grade leader.
Yeah, well.
Just a brilliant individual.
Yeah.
Well, it was almost like reading that paper by Steve Huddle.
Yeah. You know, I started reading a book a while back, and I love to read, and I started reading this, and I thought, who wrote this?
Chris told me what the password was, and it's clearly not the password.
I think
But mine
it's
is.
a professor. It's the
You're not the
history of-
host, are you?
It's about the history of.
Well, I do it on my
the revolution, or the history
I
of
do.
the.
You created the meeting on your computer?
Yeah.
No, I did back up too. Oh. Just pretend that I did not do
It should
that.
still work though, it can't,
Yeah.
shouldn't it?
No, it shouldn't.
No?
Maybe. We'll find out. Dang it.
I know, I'm screwed out.
We get, you know, that TV pulls out and we can turn it.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, hello, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
Oh, it hasn't kicked in yet. Well, Jeff.
There's anything? She still looks like she's laying and everything. Can't see it. Okay.
Good morning, Sandy.
Click right there. Yep. And then I click on join audio. And computer audio. And join the computer audio. There you go.
Morning, Dennis.
There you go. Good morning, Jeff. Morning, Sandy.
Good morning, sir.
Let's see. Which one is it that,
That one, I think. No?
no, gallery view, here we go.
Oh, yeah, there. There we go.
Oh!
Look at that guy down in the corner.
Oh, you're using Dennis Miller. Goodness. Okay, it is, whatever time it is, 10:18, so Sandy, did you want to go ahead?
Yes, sir. The reason we're here today is the Village of Hamler is interested in submitting a target of opportunities downtown revitalization application for program year 2020. We have worked with the village in meeting with the business owners. The business owners are in the process of securing cost estimates and the appropriate information for the village to decide which projects will move forward in this application. The one thing that we are looking into is the area swim and blight designation. This is a requirement of the application, and so typically our housing specialist in our office would do that. However, the state is requiring that a professional engineer complete the appropriate documentation. And so the cost associated with establishing the designation is roughly $5,000 for the engineer to complete the required documents. And so we're here today to request some discussion about paying for that, possibly through half of the funds coming from the RLF, out of CDBG RLF, and then the Village of Hamler would pay the other half associated with this. We've submitted the RFQ to solicit for engineering services, and just wanted to get your thoughts on paying for that.
It is what it is.
I don't have a problem with that. Is that going to require a meeting of the RLF committee?
I believe you as commissioners have authority to waive those funds out of there without the committee approval on it. Since we're not really making a loan, we're really just making a decision to use the funds for a purpose other than the loan, which you have authority to do that.
Okay.
And of course, we would have to seek approval of the state to use those funds, so I'd probably do a waiver letter that would go into them on your behalf to ask if we could structure the arrangement to do that service in that way.
Would we need a resolution to send along with that waiver request?
Yeah, what I would probably do is when I do that, the waiver request, I would send that over probably for you to act on maybe as early as Thursday, and you would just do a resolution authorizing you, Glenn, to request a waiver.
Okay. And then, will I be signing the waiver letter then?
Yes,
Okay.
so I will send that to Christie, so she can present to you the signature.
Okay, and just a word file, and she'll put it on her letterhead then,
Okay.
okay?
Well,
Jeff, does the village have budgeted the 2,500?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Good, so really, it's a money thing, so we're good to go then, or? At least continue the application process?
Yeah, that's the key. If we can deal with that properly up front here, it'll avoid any pitfalls down the road, because we've sort of started down this path with a few other communities, and we tried to do it using our own staff, and the state came back and it created a lot of confusion because we did some of the work and then we had to hire somebody else to help finish it, and I think we'll be on better ground with the village of Hamler if we just sort of bite the bullet and do it right up front and spend the money.
Well, sometimes that's the best thing to do, Dennis.
Yeah.
You can kind of overtax your internal resources and,
I think we feel we're capable of doing it, and in the past, the state has allowed us to do it, but they've tweaked this program a little bit over the last couple of years, and it frankly seems to be a bit of a moving target on trying to catch up with how they're changing the program, because they seem to be making little changes to it as we go. So I think we've got a pretty good handle on how to proceed, and I think Sandy understands well, having worked with a couple others, of key things that we need to deal with. So I believe we're in a pretty good position.
okay, well, good. Jeff, do you have any idea how many businesses are interested?
I know one is already into talking with the engineer, and the second one I believe is getting ready to start talking with an engineer.
Oh, good. That's exciting, because we've seen, Napoleon was successful in 2 rounds of revitalization, and there may have been more that I wasn't paying attention. Dashler was, and so that's exciting that Hamler's headed out.
Yeah, we're excited about submitting the application, and Napoleon is in the process of doing the second application as well, and so they've backed off a bit with COVID, and so we've re-engaged in conversations with them to revisit some things with their application, so we're hopeful that they can move forward as well.
Napoleon had a couple rounds maybe 20 years ago, wasn't it, Dennis? Something like that?
Yes, they did some streetscape as well as some buildings. Pretty large program. They like $500,000 program.
Yeah, we kept going back that first time and asking for more money.
Yeah.
So it was, but you couldn't see a lot of things that were done. Because it was inside the building, making the buildings, getting them back up to as much as spec or HVAC. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's some of the focus of this program. The state wants us to sort of hone in on just a few businesses and show a real impact on those particular buildings, so we can demonstrate more of an impact rather than just sort of scattering a little bit of assistance across a bunch of different buildings that you really can't see the impact.
Right, okay. All right, is there any additional questions from us? Jeff?
I don't have any notes. I don't either.
No? Anything else we need to do?
Yep.
So we're good, you'll just send us what we need for Thursday, and Christie can get it on the agenda, and we'll do it.
Okay, I'll work on that right after we get off there.
Okay, are we going to get that back to you, or are we going to be sending it to Columbus?
I guess this way, if Chrissy could scan me a copy, I'll give her instructions in the email.
Okay.
Yeah, just so we have a hard copy of an email or something, that'd be fine.
Just out of curiosity, Dennis, is that Mary Oakley?
Yes, and Jared Jodry, one of her loan officers, are the two people that we would deal with.
Okay. Years ago, I met Mary at a meeting at Jobs Ohio or something, downtown Columbus. And it was quite a surprise, but I had she was familiar, well, of course, very familiar with Henry County. She said, "I've seen your name," so.
Yeah, she's risen to a pretty high level there, and she's a good person. She really helps us follow through on these things.
She should be getting close to retirement.
Yeah, she's fairly young though, so she started young, so sometimes they like me to hang on a little longer.
Just can't let go, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
Or I just love you so much. Or doesn't have to be a home. All right, well, thank you very much. I think this Zoom thing, I think worked well.
Yeah.
Spend the time driving and, so, okay, well, we'll look for the stuff for Thursday.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Yep.
See ya.
Bye. Okay, why don't we?
That must have changed, because the other day when I asked him, he only had one so far. So somebody else must have decided to do something. Probably asked Jose. They only have to downtown now, right?
Here you can have this.
Yep.
So we have another one yet.
55, Lisa. Lisa.
Today, with Lisa?
Yeah.
Right, or what big?
Has left the conference.
He's gonna miss out. Just reporting your job. Yeah.
What's that?
Reporting your job.
Yeah.
Nice day.
So, what's that?
how did your Sunday go?
It's pretty good. Christie seems to not like what I did, but
Everything was so slow. I told her by the time I clicked on it, I forgot what I was doing.
It just took forever, huh? Well, the next time that, so we know how long forever is.
I will.
if you didn't know any better, I'd say it was intentional, but.
You probably did. Even Anna.
Would there be a motion to approve budget adjustments?
I will make that motion.
And that 10,000 is an increase in our COVID-19 line so we can get
All those.
temperature takers.
There's one right there too. A handwritten one, right?
Yeah. Oh, and there's one here that's handwritten also. It's, soil and water's $116,000.
And I actually did a resolution just because it was,
We did that, I thought we did that a while back, right?
well, you have to do it you have to increase the line and then.
Okay.
We'll do that.
Okay.
We'll do that later. Okay, so I have a motion on budget adjustments. Would there be a second?
I'll second.
Wanted to give you plenty of time.
Yeah.
Is there any further discussion? Hearing none. Christie?
Jeff Myers.
Yes.
Bob Hosted.
Yes.
Glenn Miller.
Yes. Budget adjustments have been approved. I didn't want to second it. I thought
Thank you. That just blows me off when you do that.
can be well worth it. Keep on your toes.
Let's keep it the same.
But it is kind of nice when you have.
A template already ready and.
Prayers offline?
Just don't print, we're good.
We had to print.
You have to print it?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, I didn't know you wanted to print. Oh, jeez.
Well, we always had it.
I had no idea.
Do we have anything scheduled for May 28th?
Let me see. Yes, we do. Penny, 9:30, but, I mean, there's not really anything for her to, she can just put over papers like you did last time, if you'd like.
Yeah, that's fine. 10 o'clock to 10:45 executive session. I'll let you know the details.
Okay.
So you want to print that?
Mm-hmm. There it went. It works now.
I just have a magic touch.
Yeah, you do,
Because
It's
Sunday they messed
amazing.
everything up, Bob, when they updated.
Sunday went really well. It usually doesn't always go well. This time went well.
Monday did.
Okay, now we gotta approve it. All right. Moving right along.
Excuse me.
And here's the then and now. Oh, first thing on the list is bacteria samples. Getting a little round of advertising.
You know what? When you said that, Bob, about the advertising, it sounded like it came from the TV.
Oh, yeah?
You know, like there was something in the back.
Well, yeah. Tell you what, we got one of those, I bought one of these things so I can hear the TV better at home. It's got the surround sound, yeah. I swear, when I'm sitting on the chair on the left-hand side of the couch and I'm watching that, I turn around because I think there's somebody behind me. And sound comes from behind me, and I go, what's in front? That is the neatest thing.
It's a good thing you're not packing heat there by your chair.
I'd shoot somebody, yeah. I'd probably shoot the dog, because he's usually running around over there. Any of these, Jeff, did you look at all these?
I did.
Did you? Are they all above water?
For what I know, yes.
Okay, good.
I haven't seen any how they work.
Okay, good.
Did Armor have to go to the vet?
Did what?
Armor? The dog?
Yeah. Well, it's not the first time. There was a bill the other day to go to the vet. It was $100 and something the other day. Now it's tonight. Wow. Dogs are getting expensive.
Or Andy, I think they take them regularly.
It might have been the other one, yeah. It might have been Andy. I'm not.
Have you met Armor?
Armor's got a little
That
attitude.
dog just looks mean.
Oh, yeah?
And he's bigger than Andy.
Oh, yeah?
And he just, not too long after Ross got him, he was out there where recovery.
Out here?
Yeah, out running in the grass, throwing a ball or something.
And?
He came over and sat down and he looked at me.
Yeah.
I don't want to mess with
I wouldn't mess with that dog.
mess with this dog. Hey, Brad.
And I've already signed it as the contract with SMC, so.
Okay, I'll do it first.
ODOT gave us masks.
Okay.
I don't know how many yet. They got
Oh, good.
20,000 masks.
Good for them.
Take advantage of whatever you can get from them, but we just received 2,500 cloth masks, so they'd be reusable.
That's what these are, they're cloth reusable, so I was trying to get as many as I could, so that way we could give them to passengers that didn't have them, and collect them at the end, and then wash them, and sanitize them.
Just have them drop them in a big Ziploc bag and.
Yep. That's the plan. We'll see how many they give us.
Yeah, okay, well,
15.
talk to Tracy then if you need more.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Maintenance per day, 3. $398.
$398. Did you have admin?
Let me guess, that is
Right there.
out here in the east part of the county. Is that the agency? Jenna Cross?
Yeah. LHS, yeah.
Yeah.
And look at the age of this young person. 15, just about 16. So we got that for $398 a day for 5 more years. Or
Possibly.
Or 2 more years. Do they get out when they're 18?
Yep.
21.
It depends.
By that time, he'll be ready for the next portion of his life, CCNO. I shouldn't say that.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately. Where he's gonna end up. Wow. I just wanted to see, that's one of the biggest ones that was on there. But there was several of them. I can show them to you. They're done. Or did you look at them already?
No, I haven't, but I don't think, the number's still 3 at, LHS.
Yeah. No, there is.
They've been running around $32,000 a month.
Yeah.
For 3.
Oh, heck, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Was there a $750 bill in there? I don't know if it got through or not.
For, the,
Box?
yeah.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
For the what?
Dropbox.
Oh, yeah, that was on here, yeah.
Okay.
It was right there.
Yeah, okay, good.
Okay, would there be a motion to approve then and now?
We'll make that motion.
Second.
Okay, a motion and a second, is there any further discussion? Hearing none, Christie?
Jeff Myers?
Yes.
Bob Hoskins?
Yes.
Tom Miller?
Yes, then and now have been approved. Okay, I do have one resolution taking care of finishing that up, Bob will go ahead and do that and do this. It's in the matter of transfer of 2020 appropriation to Henry Soil and Water Conservation District, whereas Bob George, District Administrator of the Henry Soil and Water Conservation District, submitted the request for the Soil and Water 2020 appropriation in the amount of $116,000 to be transferred, shows an account number into the special fund revenue account, shows another account number for Henry Soil and Water. And the amount of money that's being transferred is what we budgeted at $116,000. Would there be a motion?
We'll make that motion.
I will second that motion.
Okay, a motion and a second. Is there any further discussion? This is a yearly thing. We try to, as best we can, help take care of soil and water.
Yep.
More will be at budget time. But it's another agency we have a great relationship. Generally, unless Bob blows us off for a meeting.
Yeah, unless he forgets. He don't blow us off, he just doesn't show up. And also that money is matched by the state, so whatever we give them up to, I'm thinking $100,000 comes from the state.
Yeah. So the relationship has been very good, and Bob works very well. Bob and his staff work very well with farmers and those that he is required to work with. He has a rather unique approach to doing ditches and things that it works for Henry County, and he can stretch his money and not hurt the quality of the work. So I'm really pleased.
Yeah.
With how things go.
We've always had a good relationship with Soil and Water, and I was on the board for about 9 or 10 years, and we had a good relationship with the commissioners then too. They always funded us. Of course, back in the day, they would fund whatever the commissioners would throw at it, the state would throw at it too. So the more you got here, the more you got to run the organization.
Yeah. Okay. If there's no further discussion, proceed.
Jeff Myers?
Yes.
Tom Haskett?
Yes.
Glenn Miller?
Yes, this resolution has been approved.
Yuck, how many are there?
Okay, it's 10:43. We might want to go ahead and
Get off of this?
Those are just payments, or?
It is according to that, it's 10:45. Yeah. We'll just go to our next Zoom meeting.
Just minimize it.
Yeah, just minimize it. There you go.
Well, I'll have to pull it back open, but I know what you guys need.
That's all right.
No worries.
I'll be right back ahead with the rest.
Next time you do this, we'll have a better solution. This works for now.
Well, how can we do it so we can sign into our email?
But I'll just remove that and try to re-add it. I'm not sure.
Because that would be the perfect world. If we could do that.
Yeah, get it down. Well, one of the two will show you how to even schedule meetings.
I know how, I did
You know how,
schedule them.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we can't bring it up here.
Yeah, we can't bring it
Like,
out.
we can't sign in from here, so there's gotta be some, you tried, I tried.
That's Microsoft. That's the common denominator, because we know how to see it.
Having the conference.
Okay.
Morning, Lisa.
Is she there?
And then she's here.
It's muted. Go ahead and unmute.
Okay.
I don't have the mouse.
There she got it.
Good morning.
Good morning, Lisa.
How are you?
Great. How about yourself?
Great.
Cool. There's, in the room is Christie, myself, and Commissioner Myers. Commissioner Hosted will be returning momentarily. So we need to get finished up so you can, finish up this transactional device thing, correct?
Correct.
Okay, what do you need from us now?
Do you have the resolution in front of you?
No.
I think.
I think we will.
Okay. Just on the very last selection before where it was signed, there's some criteria that need to be met before I can finalize any proposals and sign a contract. So I just need to talk about that. I am willing to be the administrative agent. As it stated, I had 30 days to say I would not, but I will be the administrative agent, accepting all proposals for any future transactions.
Okay.
Can we just do an additional resolution instead of changing that?
Oh. Well, we would have to, yeah. Yeah, I would prefer to do another
Make it be clear, yeah.
Yeah.
A resolution for what?
To,
What you need.
it's just not, it's not a matter of what you can just add to, already passed resolution.
Yeah, I think we should have it.
The only way we'll do it is by, at least it's my thought, is to do a resolution dealing with the last part of whatever we're supposed to be doing.
What exactly do you need it to say, Lisa?
I don't see that I need anything added.
Oh.
Well,
I just need it, I'm accepting the administrative agent, which is up there with code 301.28. I needed to let you know that I accepted or declined it within 30 days.
Okay.
And then I just need to talk to you about putting an ad in the paper, which is part of the resolution as well. Last part in the written resolution says that there has to be an ad put in,
Announcing it.
one ad in 2 weeks. One each week, stating that we'll accept proposals.
I'm reading through it right now.
Glenn's speed reading it right now, so.
That's fine.
We didn't just stop talking.
Just didn't set in when we met the last time that we should have discussed this at that point, so that we could get it going.
Okay, so if you've accepted, being administrator, then it's a matter of, you can go ahead and request proposals, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
So the way I'm reading it, I'll accept proposals.
And then you bring the recommendation to us then?
Correct.
Yep, okay. All right. Hey, I got, the company you're using, is it gonna be, are you using a credit card scanner, or are you having, is it the service where the customer can key in, all their credit card information on a secure website?
What I'm hoping to do, I mean, with this resolution, I gotta wait and see if there's any more proposals, but whoever makes the proposals, I want to be able to utilize cards in-house and also have online and telephone capabilities for the end users on a secure website.
Okay, there is, one of the options is that you can also use that same website in-house. And so,
just key the information
and so
in.
the customer would key the information.
Okay.
Yeah. And, that may be a platform that we can roll out through the rest of the county then.
And what would they use to key that information in? What are you talking about?
A computer, it's
computer
pretty
keyboard.
simple. You use a computer and, the customer, keys their information into the website just as if they were doing it from their home online.
So we'd have to get another computer in-house
Get another computer,
and
yeah.
set up.
That's no big deal.
Yeah.
You don't need, there's probably a used one around somewhere that.
Might be able to, yeah. I know one place that I used to buy stuff for the greenhouse, they had that, and you'd give them your credit card, then she'd just key it in, and then she'd hand your credit card back. I mean, I had that a couple of different places I dealt with, where they just put it in that way.
Mm-hmm.
Which we would have a card reader. We have one now.
Oh, you'd have one.
That can use a card. That was way before I started at county, so.
Okay, is that card reader capable of?
Chip?
Chip, tap?
Yes.
Particularly, the tap. That's better than sticking the card in.
Yeah.
The transaction takes a lot less time, or Apple Pay, or all the other pay services.
It does not have an app that has a chip reader right now, but I have to look at the proposal because a lot of the ones I've seen previously, they supply you with new card readers as well.
Yeah, they always want to sell you a new card reader.
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
They always want to sell you a new card reader because that's how they make their money.
Most of them I've seen, they include it.
They do? Wow. I got a chip reader. If for some reason that one don't work, I'll give you one. I paid $400 for it, and I used it one season, and that was it. It's brand new.
Okay, so, Lisa, then, so at this point, we're good to go then.
I had talked to Christie on the phone, I need advertisements put in the paper. Like you would for any other bid.
Yeah, we're taking bids.
Okay, well, as the administrator, why don't you go ahead and write what needs to be done?
Okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess write out the whatever you want to bid on, wouldn't you?
I don't like that, I guess.
So it's not really a bid, right?
A request for proposal.
Request for proposal, yeah.
Mhm. Typically, we request proposal, well.
Yeah.
So, okay, well, just, Lisa, if you would, just get together with Christie on how to get this taken care of.
Okay. I can send her
Okay.
what I'm thinking, but,
Yeah.
and then when I get the proposals, I will drop them off
Okay.
with my 3 recommendations.
Okay.
All right, sounds good.
All right, thank you.
Good, yes, Lisa.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Yeah,
You too. Bye.
Bye.
You got the mouse
Yeah.
over lower right. In meeting.
In meeting for.
VIP is up on the, no, not that. There you go. Next, there. There you go.
Okay. And I was down to the.
Christie, do you have anything else for us?
Where'd you make the list, so? I forwarded this an email, about the land bank, some property. To each of you.
I haven't
Okay.
read it yet. Do you know when we're going to be dealing with the allocation for next year's projects?
We should ask Sandy that. Well, we had her on the line. Now's a good time to think of it. I should have thought of when we had her on the line.
I did, I just didn't want to get us sidetracked on that.
I haven't seen any, because that would be 20, and everything I'm getting in is 18 money, still, for 18. No, you did it for 2 years, 18.
Would you be able to say anything about what's going on? Because the land bank isn't going to do anything until we know, the land bank knows that there's going to be funding for this.
Yeah.
We're not gonna, that's like that church in Deshler. I think it's a great idea. We're not, the land bank's not gonna take it.
Why is it, did it stop? I don't know what about.
It's a building be torn down.
Okay.
But the owner will give it to the land bank and we will tax it.
So that's what they're talking about. Is that the Wave Church or a different one?
No, the Wave Church is right in downtown.
Okay.
So that's right, this church is an abandoned building.
Okay.
Right across from the library.
Okay. So,
And it's like that property in Melinda. Taxes are owed.
Yeah.
But, the owner will give it to the land bank in lieu of taxes. But we don't know if what the land bank does not know is if the land bank would take those two parcels, are they going to be funded? We have no funds that.
wouldn't it be better just to do the RLF money? Or no?
We're not doing that anymore.
Well, it would be good if we could use it, but can we get more of that? That's the question, I don't know.
You know, we're what, how many months have been working on 2 pieces of property?
Yeah.
And we don't seem to be going anywhere
Yeah.
fast. And what that tells me is that.
They're dragging their feet.
Us doing this.
Yeah.
So we need to set tight. So the answer is no.
Okay. To that email? Okay, so you want to know,
Well, the answer, I'll take care of the email.
okay, so the money you're talking about RLF, when we're gonna get 2020 RLF or just general 2020 money? For the chip and everything?
It's the allocation money that we get every 2 years, $150,000. That the commissioners choose the projects that they want.
Isn't it always in the fall? Or is it this summer?
That was usually, I thought it was early summer.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, I thought it was early summer too, when she'd come over here with that stuff.
Since we sit here, well, there's a due date when the projects are due. That's what we don't
Well,
know.
Liz is coming, or we're doing Zoom meeting with her Thursday. The second public hearing for CHIP program.
This is Sandy.
Well, she's doing this for Sandy, Liz is, because, the state moved some time frames back, so she couldn't get it all done. So Liz is kind of helping her out. Okay. I will ask that question.
Do we just have it? The hell, they sent 2 of them through? There's one for 160. There's this one, that's 160.
The disposition is they hired private counsel.
Oh, right there, okay.
Apparently they didn't want, that guy.
Well, then they should have turned him down before we paid him $160. Hey, oh well. Everything's in order. And you see on the last one that we got back from the state, we had a couple $1,000 didn't make it through?
No, I didn't look at it.
It was timing, wasn't it?
It was timing, yeah. It was from not municipal court, from common pleas court. November 19th, 2020. 2019, there, yeah.
That's when the case started.
But it was February, March, April, May.
Well, it would start March 1.
Yeah, March 1, so April 15th. Yeah, that's right, it would, so you're okay, you got plenty of time. That's on April 15th, and this is May 15th, after May 15th. Why, where'd this lay?
That lady that,
Yeah. Already marked her out, knocked her down to half.
isn't that the one that Judge McCauley likes?
Yeah, oh, you can't lose her, because she's so good, but she's...
We don't know how she can stay in business, so that.
Yeah, she's, wow. Well, everything's there, so we can okay, because she knocked her down to half price, so.
Plus it all fell under the previous rates.
Yeah, she's not making much money. Yeah, that was the previous rate. Okay, Sarah Stephenson. Oh, she's got good handwriting, look at her. Well, she did wrong. Weston, well. She works at the healthcare facility. Huh. That's good.
Oh. So that's two.
Hope she will take care of me someday.
Not that nice of a person.
She's a camping. Wow.
Gosh, we haven't seen an F2 in quite a while.
Yeah. Wow, that's, wow. Huh. She could do time for that.
Yes, she probably will.
Not at CCNO either.
No, they aren't taking any comers right now.
Especially twos.
Yeah. No, she'll go to a big house when they open it up again.
Those are pretty open and shut, since it didn't cost very much. Problem said, you better plead.
Yeah, must have been, yeah. I mean, everything looked so neat, she filled that all out, she worked.
Probably made her mad.
Yeah, somebody, you just don't piss that girl off, apparently.
Probably an ex-boyfriend or...
Dates are good, signature there. Community control, oh jeez. Yep, it's all there.
Doing deliveries. You ever heard from?
Brad Booth was stopped in just, 15, 20, 30 minutes ago. ODOT is sending him some cloth masks.
I'll give him a bunch of these other ones.
I told him that, we got some in, so, but he knows, just so he knows about it.
All the temperature ones worked fine, except for the one that we were gonna use for us that started acting up, so I'm gonna tear batteries out. It may be a battery issue, I don't know. So anyhow,
They had their logo on it.
and Washington Township will pick theirs up tomorrow, and Holgate didn't answer, so we're gonna have to wait. So. All right.
Okay.
Bye.
We'll see if my truck even starts.
There's another F2.
Yeah. Yeah, regular. Wow. A bunch of bad guys. And this guy had neat handwriting. I mean, he doesn't work. he doesn't have anything down for that,
So
but
that he has time to write that out.
well, yeah, I have a lot of time to do that. See, he puts zeros and all that. He doesn't work, but he doesn't have any expenses either. He lives for free. Huh.
No revenue
See,
expense.
he's got nice handwriting. He can fill all that out real clear.
Lives with his grandmother.
Yeah. Oh, his handwriting. Oh, wait a minute. That wasn't his handwriting. That was probably the attorney's. The juror.
Don't say file. That's not good handwriting.
You go by that. There's a bunch of these. Yeah. Those are- No job. Jeez.
There's definitely no reason why people should have it. Just a lot of fast food places begging people to work
Yeah.
in factories.
Another F two. Trafficking.
I wonder what the other is.
The what?
This position says other.
Yeah. Business.
So did the previous two did also.
Yeah, I never know what does other mean. Yeah, I've seen that a lot.
Maybe they just have to go to court since it's a felony. Because they pled to the misdemeanor. Misdemeanor.
So I don't know.
Is
Exactly, well, that's, because this is Amy's court, so.
Oh.
So.
They
the
take
next
it first
step
and then
is-
it gets put there. Because I
That's
asked
good.
Katie about that one time. Because I didn't understand how she would get those that were not,
Okay.
you know, you would think she wouldn't even see
She
those.
always gets the preliminary here.
Yeah.
I think she gets all the, yeah.
Yeah.
We have to say that once in a while, because I think we've said that in here before, but I forgot it, and, you know what I'm saying? I think we determined that once before, but I forgot it, but I think that is the answer. Oh, I thought we got arrested. This is 911 wireless maintenance, so. There's.
Doesn't even live anywhere.
He doesn't even live in there, he just,
Probably homeless.
but he's got expenses.
Phone.
Yeah.
All his income is undeclared cash.
Yeah. Strictly cash
Well,
business.
find out it's dealing.
Yeah, yeah. No, yeah. That,
That works for me.
yeah, yeah. Probably got tools.
Mhm.
Okay. I think it was one more yet. Nope. Wonder if she had a bill in there. Oh, yeah. $290.
Is that transportation cost?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Drugs,
Yeah.
Federal
Screen.
drug screens, okay.
mhm.
Because they do that instead of autopsies now. For a lot of those, I think, don't they?
Yeah,
That's what some I think.
yeah.
Know that guy, that person?
I know who I graduated with her.
You did?
If it's suspected OD
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah. Well, that's cheaper than doing an autopsy.
A
Absolutely.
lot cheaper.
Yeah.
By what?
Was she on the sauce? Was she on the sauce?
I never would have thought she was, but she was on that one right there.
Yeah. Oh, that one?
And,
If they get transported out here to the morgue and hospital, then there's a transportation service that will come and transport. If they need to do an autopsy, there's a transportation service that will come and take them to, Toledo. To the coroner, or to the coroner in Toledo.
But it's all $100 a piece, but then what, would you get a discount or paying, it was $326 for the payment or something like that.
I don't remember.
It wasn't $400.
Nate, here's another one.
Well, somebody else is paying part of the bill was only $326 or something like that.
Holy crap.
We got another
Registered.
10 more.
We might be here all night.
Yeah,
Shit.
I think it was last year.
What if they've held them up though because of, you know?
Yeah, we haven't had any for a long time.
Burn through her budget. Mindy does so fast that, let's say, the necessity of full-blown autopsy.
I think those are like 13 or 1400 versus, what was that for everything, 300? Or something?
Yeah, this is just transport to the morgue.
Gotcha.
And
A blood test.
The blood test side. Don't know how that all works. But,
Disrupting
Mindy
public
said that
services.
you know, if it's a known,
Held up the bus.
known drug overdose death, but handle it that way. Or it's not suspicious.
Right.
While Bob's going through those, Jeff, do you have anything else?
I do not, sir. That's all I have.
Okay. And you're good, Christie? Did you have anything else, Bob?
No, just that land bank thing, but we talked about that, so. we have to-
I'll read the email and.
Yeah, read the email. And
Yeah, okay.
And I'm suspecting the place is at, I think it's right there along 109, because somebody said that was what was way back on their taxes. I'm suspecting it's at Brick, it's Brick there, it'd be just north, about right across from the furnace cleaner place, right across the road from there.
That mess.
That mess, yeah.
Well, Sandy had said that you're supposed to be up on your taxes or something to use.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
Supposed to be,
That's
yeah.
it.
But this guy's willing to donate it in lieu of taxes, which, that's fine and dandy, but then he walks away from the mess he created and the taxpayers clean it up.
And he doesn't have to pay.
And he doesn't have to pay anything.
So no,
Well, that was, and those were requirements that we had set.
right.
You know, for this allocation money, this $150,000, and if somebody wanted it, something coming down, it was free and clear of taxes. And, they paid 50% of the demolition costs, so we
Right.
stretch our money out. Well, there's the old school in, Texas, they really didn't want to spend money. Okay, well, I don't have anything else. With that, would there be a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
I will second. Any further discussion? Hearing none. Christie?
Jeff Myers,
Yes.
Scott Miller,
Yes.
Bob Hudson.
No, I didn't get to say.
Cause you.
Yes. Jeez.
We were adjourned at 11:14. Well, you were deep in thought, so I thought,
Yeah.
okay.